Yes.
I hope y'all have had a wonderful week. But it is Friday, so we're celebrating today.
We are excited.
We made it through the week.
Yes, we did. I know sometimes if you're like me, you wonder, but we made it. So that's a good thing.
Sure is. So welcome those of you who are joining us live. If you will, just type live in the comments and let us know where you are watching our video from. And then if you're watching us on replay, just type replay in the comments. And again, let us know where you are watching our video from today.
That's right, and that is for on YouTube as well.
Hey Tanya, welcome. We're so glad you are with us today. So y'all know, I love fall. I actually put up, I was going to wait until next week.
Oh, have you already decorated?
No, I haven't decorated
yet,
but I did put up a fall wreath.
Did you?
So I guess I decorated a little bit.
Yeah, y'all know me. I'm hanging on to summer as hard as I can.
Hey, Tanya. Yeah, we're recovering from our little allergic reaction that we had.
Yes, we're still itchy, but we're getting there.
Yeah, it's been a whole...
It really has. I've never seen anything like it. I'm telling you. I said I will be so careful from now on. Yeah, I really will, because I just never seen anything like this.
Hey, Jackie. Well, we are so glad y'all are with us. So we'll go ahead and let you know what we're working with today. We're making a Crescent style fall wreath. We have a 14-inch grapevine wreath base that we're going to be working with. Of course, you can do it on whatever, size base you want to.
Yes.
This one... it'll end up being probably about 24, 25 inches, but we're going to make it on the 14-inch base.
Yes, then we've got some navy peonies that we're going to be using, and just some, I don't know what this is, but whatever this is, the grass that we're going to be using. We've got this little bush from Michael's that's got the navy and then the gold and all in it. And then we've got this little bush, and I just told Amanda, I'm tickled with this. This is from Walmart. And I think it's a cool little bush, so I'm excited about that. We've got some pumpkins to go in it, and then these stems from, or these little picks from Hobby Lobby that's got some acorns and some pine cones and berries. So that is what we're going to be. Oh, and I fall leaves. Forgot the fall leaves.
So I don't know if y'all have been to any of the craft stores or floral stores like Hobby Lobby, Michael's, but navy is really popular this year for 2024. So we're going to kind of be incorporating that a little bit into this design. It's one of those, some people love it, some people don't, but it is popular because all the stores have it right now. So, so we are definitely going to be doing that. And yes, Walmart has some really cool fall things. We're going to place an order because there's a lot of cute things that
they really are. I'm excited about it.
This season, so I'm really excited about that.
And Carolyn on YouTube said that she's from Michigan. She said that I always try to catch you live, and I've been looking for you at 4, but here you don't come on till 5. So I'm glad I finally figured it out. I am too. Yes, we are 4 Central Time, so that's right.
That's right. And if you're new to us, we are live every Friday at 4:00 p.m. Central Standard Time for Flower Friday Live. We're on Facebook and YouTube, so take your pick, and we have fun. So be sure to join us.
Yes, we do. You never know what we're going to be making.
I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the ribbon that we're using. Like I said, all the shops and stores have this navy blue ribbon for fall, so we're going to be incorporating that in our design today. So we have that, and then we just have some of the plaid, which we use this over and over.
Over and over. Yep.
So I'm going to go ahead and make our bow today. I hope y'all can see this. Let me move some of that out of the way. All right. So I have my tails cut already. Let me measure them because I did not measure them.
I didn't measure mine. I don't even know. I just kind of cut them.
Say this is about 24 inches total. So these are 2.5-inch wired ribbons that we're using here. And I'm just going to, I'm using my Bow Dabber bow maker. I'm going to cut about just a long piece of wire. I don't know how long, maybe 18 inches or so.
Yeah, no, it's longer than that. I'd say about 28 inches probably. You just want enough so that you can tuck it up under your Bow Dabber.
So I'm going to fold it over like this and then just tuck my ends over, and that holds it in place.
And you did see that I just alternated with this one. Okay.
Hey, and actually, if you get a Bow Dabber bow maker, because some of you have asked us about this, you know, it comes with, like, you can get the wire that they make for it, and there's a little stick in it. I do not use that. If you feel more comfortable and want to use their wire and their stick, go ahead. But it's not, in my opinion, absolutely necessary, so I just use 26 gauge.
No, we just started using the 26 gauge wire because I always had it, you know.
Yeah.
And
you know, whatever you feel comfortable with and works for you is fine.
Yes.
So I'm just going to center that here in the Bodabra. It doesn't have to be perfect, but. And I'm going to start with my plaid ribbon. Now this ribbon is same on the both, you know, on both sides, so you can put either side face down. I put the other over there, but I may end up needing it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we'll see.
So I'm going to have about 1 inch over here on my left-hand side, just like that. I am going to make my loop. These are going to be about 5-inch loops, not too big. I'm going to make my next loop. Because this ribbon is the same on both sides, you don't have to twist or anything. You just make your little loops.
Now wait, aren't you going to do the next? Yeah.
Yeah.
We forget because we do the other one so much.
Either way, really, it wouldn't matter.
It wouldn't matter.
You know, if you wanted to do a stacked for this, you could. Now this one you see is pattern on one side. And let me see how I want to do this. I'm actually going to start, and I don't usually start like this, but I'm going to start on my left side so that I get, because I'm left-handed, I usually start on the other side. But the way that these pumpkins are, I'm going to start on my left side right here.
Yeah, to get them.
So I get that pretty, you know, my pumpkins facing in the direction that I want them to start with. Now, some of them are going to be upside down, and that's okay, but I like to start and have them on the right side to begin with.
Yeah.
Now, this might pose a little bit of a problem.
It might.
So we're not going to do that. We're not going to worry about it.
Yeah, I don't think I'd worry about it either.
We're going to start upside down, but it doesn't matter. If you're going the other direction, like I said, I'm left-handed, but if you're going right-handed, then yours would be going in the right direction.
Yes, they go the right way, but it's just,
but for the sake of
you
this,
get it in your head and as many bows as this one's made, and you can't do it the other way. I couldn't do it opposite.
But you know, if you do that, then they're going to tangle up. So I'm not going to do that. Exactly. I would have to start them all that direction.
Yeah.
So. And I'm just going to alternate. All of these loops are going to be the same.
Yep.
So I'm just going to alternate. Twist. You don't have to twist. Now with the pattern ribbon. See, I have to twist the pattern ribbon to make sure that my pretty pattern side is face up.
Uh-oh.
I think I might have just enough.
I think you're going to have just enough. I was trying to get that tape off. There we go. Did I get it?
I don't know.
I guess it failed because I don't see it. Oh, well, we got it.
All right, let's see how many loops I've got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to add in this last one just because I have it left over and I don't want to waste it. But
it's not going to make any difference.
Yeah. Okay, that'll be good. I'm going to cut off all this extra ribbon that I'm not using. Yeah. I don't know how many loops yours had. I didn't even look and see.
I think it was 12.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So I'm going to keep my thumb right there in the center. And if you guys have questions, y'all can post those in the comments. I'm going to pull it out of my Bodabra just like that. I'm going to put the 2 ends through the loop. And I'm going to do all of that. You do all that before you pull it out of the Bodabra.
Yes.
Wiggle back and forth real good. And then pull it out. I open my 2 pieces of wire up and then just take it around back and twist.
But you're keeping it tight that whole time.
I twist maybe 7 or 8 times. So this is what it looks like, okay? And if you wanted a hand tie a bow, you could for sure. But this is what it looks like right when it comes out of the Bodabra. And so now you're just going to use your hand to just fluff it out. Now I've got some extra ribbon here from that piece, so I'm just going to trim that up. But to fluff it, you just put your hand through the loops and then just pull all the way around until you have all of your loops placed where you want them.
And you do one side and then the other. Yeah.
Sometimes I go one side, sometimes I kind of go around.
Yeah. Okay, and let's see. Janice and Deborah and Chris and Marilyn, Lenore, Sandy, Marjorie. Well, we're just so happy that you all are here. And Sandy said it's been cool here in the Buckeye State, so fall wreaths are on her mind. And Marjorie said she's another Buckeye there, so she said they've already had a preview of the fall weather.
You know,
hey, Sue.
That's funny because actually today was a little bit cooler here. Now,
It
we're in
was
Alabama,
not
so
now.
cooler is,
Cooler's like 80s.
Yeah, 85, 89.
Instead of 90s. So, yeah.
But I thought that today I was like, you know what? It's a
Mm-hmm.
little bit cooler. I felt maybe like fall maybe coming soon.
Yep.
Just get me in the fall spirit. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this. I am going to use my 26 gauge wire and just attach it right at the base, probably between 8 and 9. Is that, or,
Yeah, about 8.
yeah.
Right
About 8
I
o'clock,
think.
okay.
Yeah.
Of course, we'll fluff it a bunch
Of times.
but I like to give it one good initial fluff from the beginning.
Oh, well, Mama C Gifts is watching from Birmingham. Well, welcome. Thank you for watching. We are about an hour from Birmingham.
Yeah, if it's Birmingham, Alabama.
Yep.
Could be Birmingham.
Well, I guess it could, couldn't it? I just assumed it was Birmingham, Alabama, but yeah.
And then in that case, we would be a lot more than an hour away.
Yes, yeah, quite a bit.
I think I have mine higher than yours.
Yes, it needs because I'm gonna use these to green my wreath with. I forgot to take the tag off.
I underestimated my 9 o'clock to
Yeah,
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. All right, so I'm gonna start by. Make sure I don't get your foot. I'm using this fall. These are from Michael's, and I'm gonna start with them by making my cross, like I always do. And you see, I'm leaving them out a good bit, so that's gonna make the wreath a lot larger than just the little 14-inch. And you see I've got my stems long, and that's going to help me with that dimension and with keeping that making the wreath larger.
Let's see. Sometimes, Tanya, sometimes we make them identical, but they never look identical. But we kind of make them similar.
Yes, yeah, they never. We can be doing it side by side. Heck, I can be doing 2 side by side, and they're never going to be identical.
My bow's a little higher, but that's all right.
Yeah,
we're gonna go with it.
Yep, and now we are putting our 2 sides for our cross on.
So y'all let us know what kind of projects you're working on. If you are in our Art of Wreaths group, I posted, I think today, asking for you guys to show us your fall projects, and we have just so many of you that
we really do.
are working on all kinds of fun little projects right now.
Yep. Okay, so I first made my cross, and now I'm just going to fill in between with my leaves. And you see with these on the side, I'm just kind of stepping down with those.
Walmart has pretty good leaves.
Yes, they do.
So if you have a Walmart near you, go
Now,
check out.
Did these come?
I
I
don't
can't
know
remember
if
if
they
these
did,
were
but-
from Michael's. I said Michael's, but honestly, they could have been Walmart. I really am not sure.
Oh, this is full. I said Crescent earlier.
Oh, you
Sorry,
did
guys.
say Crescent. What was I doing? I was going to do. I'm sorry.
Well,
I got to take some stuff out.
I mean, unless you want to do full wreath,
No.
we can.
Well, I guess I could, but I had planned on a Crescent, and then I get to talking and don't even know what the heck I'm doing. So forget what I
It's like,
said. We're
it's
not
fine.
making a cross.
We can do a full wreath, whatever.
No, we are not making a cross. We are just going to go around the outside of our crescent. Well, the funny thing was, I was sitting here thinking, well, why don't I have any more leaves to go on the inside? Because, I always put it, and then that's why.
That's funny.
Yep.
See?
Hey,
you
you
know.
never know what you're going to get. Oh, I'm telling you. Okay, so now you just make the C with your leaves, just like I just did.
Usually we leave an opening about, I'd say 12 inches.
Yeah.
If you measured it.
I'm going to put
I don't have mine yet.
on the inside. Yeah. I'm putting one on the inside of my bow, so I've got them on both sides.
10 inches.
What'd you measure from?
Well, I measured mine because I did the C.
Yeah.
The opening, how big the opening is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, about that. That's about right. I'm going to move this one because I needed it up a little bit.
Hey, Debbie.
More.
Tanya's like, wondering where the crescent was. Yeah, well,
sorry. I'm glad she called it.
Change of plans. Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
You would not be surprised how many times we do that. We will have something in our mind, and you know, like we usually do the same thing because it kind of helps some of you to see the perspective, which I hope y'all can see this because I see my camera is kind of cutting that off a little bit. But see it from the table and then see it on the stand because I know some of you work different ways. But
yes,
I cannot tell you how many times we'll be making a wreath and we'll say we're going to do one wreath and then like it just gets changed.
It does.
Like, okay,
it does.
We'll go with it.
But if you design very many wreaths, you do that. You know, it's just kind of like we're just like, okay, whatever comes out, that's what you get.
We were intended to do a crescent. But,
yeah,
we do full. We go with it.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you said something because I'm telling you, I was busy talking and having one of those moments. You know.
Hey, fine.
Hey, now we're using our
we'll call it Heather.
We're gonna call it Heather. I don't know exactly what it is. I think they actually called it berries, but I guess it could be berries.
Yeah, berries, Heather.
Yeah. Whatever you want to call it. That's what we're using. So these are also going to go around the outside. I'm going to put one right here in front of this leaf. Just right in there.
Janet, the pumpkin ribbon is that Craft Outlet?
Yes.
I didn't look at the...
Yes, that was Craft Outlet.
I think you had the roll. So yeah, I believe it's Craft Outlet, but we'll double check.
Here it is. Yes, that was Craft Outlet, but it's got, I don't know if the item number would help, but you will find it at Craft Outlet. Okay, now I'm going to put this one at the bottom. Just like that. And now I'm just going to go around my crescent shape. Just kind of in between my leaves.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that it was a little bit cooler today. Actually, yesterday was a little bit cooler here too.
Yes, it was.
I mean, I'm sure that's short-lived because it'll get back.
Oh yeah, it'll get back, 100
here,
degrees next week or something.
But
that's the way it is.
It has been nice. I stayed outside for a little while today.
They just, it makes them eat and eat.
My chickens were happy today too.
Oh,
I guess
they
were enjoying this nice weather.
Yeah, they're enjoying it.
So we're just kind of putting that around the outside, filling in with it.
I'm just kind of going in between where I've got my leaves.
And if you guys have not signed up already, I know a lot of you are because I recognize your names popping up here on the live. But if you are not already registered for the Seasonal Splendor online wreath workshop, go ahead and do that. We've got about a week left before it starts. So it's September 3rd and 4th, and we are so excited. We announced the projects that we're going to be working on. I believe it was yesterday or the day before, and it's just going to be so much fun. So if you guys have not already registered for that, definitely go ahead and do that because you do not, I'm telling you, you do not want to miss out on this.
No, it's going to be so much fun.
I'm going to put it in the comments.
This one behind Amanda is one of the, we've got 4 plus a bonus. We haven't shown the bonus yet, but this one behind Amanda is one of the ones that we are doing, if you can see that. So
yeah, so it's going to be for the workshop. I'll put the link in the comments. For the workshop, there will be 2 fall designs and 2 Christmas designs. There'll also be a bonus as well, but for the live tutorials, there'll be 2 fall and 2 Christmas. And you guys, we will have certain times on the 3rd and the 4th. It's 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. Each of those days are the live tutorials. Now, if you cannot join us live, that is okay. Some of you will be joining us live, which is wonderful. I hope that you do. But if you have something already going on, or you can only, attend 1 or 2, that's fine as well, because you will have access to the replays, forever. And so it's going to be fun.
It really is. So if you haven't signed up, you definitely want to.
Yeah, you don't want to miss this.
We are going to have the best time. I'm so recently and have signed up, and I'm excited about that, to get to know them. So, and let's see. Betty says that she is working on Halloween in fall, and Marie said she was just excited to catch us live. I am glad you caught us too.
So these are cute little pics, aren't they?
Aren't they cute? These are from Hobby Lobby, and they've got the little berries and the acorns, or acorns, like Big Mama used to say, my grandmother.
If you're from Alabama,
if you're from Alabama, some people call them acorns. And there we go. So we are going to put these in. I'm going to go ahead and put them in. I'm going to put this one right up here in the top. And you see I'm putting it in kind of at an angle. Just that way we can spread everything out and have it all in here. But I've kind of got it hanging down towards the middle because I do want to put some flowers and things behind it. So just like that.
And I do think that my bow is a little bit high, but we're just going to...
Yeah, that's all right.
Go with it.
That's all right. It'll still look gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and put one at the bottom. I've got another one too, and I'm going to wait probably towards the end to see exactly where to put that one, if I need the other one. I'll put this one right.
It's at info@gracemonroehome.com, and I will resend it to you. I don't want to forget, so make sure you send me an email and let me know, because I already sent out the supply list.
Yes.
So I'm not sure why you didn't get an email, but if for whatever reason...
Check your spam folder too, because I know some of them did go into the spam.
So, yes, if you did not get that, then definitely send me an email and I will resend it to you. Because I don't want you to.
Yeah,
and listen, that's something I want
to
talk about too, real quick about that, because we've had some questions. So this is a online live event. We're going to be making these. We're going to be teaching. We're going to be talking step by step. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit more detailed than here at Flower Friday. You're going to have the opportunity to ask questions, and we're going to answer those while we're making them. Now, some of you have requested to make the designs along with us. So we are offering you a supply list.
Yes.
We're providing that for those that would like to make it along with us. That is not a requirement for the class. You absolutely do not have to. You can just sit and watch and learn.
Or if you like one that you want to make and you don't want to make the others, you can do however you want to do.
Yeah. So I don't want, this is like no stress.
You will still learn.
I do not want you guys to stress about this. This is for you to have fun, to learn some new techniques, to have an opportunity to ask us questions, to be part of a community. But I don't want you to feel like, oh gosh, I've got so much to do, I've got to do it. No, it's just
whatever you want to do.
Stress. You do as much or as little as you feel comfortable doing. You know, a lot of times I'm one of those that just like to sit back and watch.
Yes.
And if that's you, absolutely sit back and watch, and then you can use the techniques that you've learned later in different designs. So that is perfectly fine too. And then again, if you want to make every single wreath with us and purchase every single supply, you go right ahead.
Yep.
That's fine too.
That's exactly right. That's why that supply list is there if you want to use it.
So,
or if you want to use it later, you'll have it forever. So, whatever you want to do.
Definitely.
But I think that I know we're going to have a lot of questions about how we do this or why we do that, and that's what we're going to be there for.
Yes, definitely.
So I am now going to use my peonies. I think these are so pretty. They're almost so dark though that they're almost black looking, especially probably on, well, I don't know, you can kind of tell that they're navy on put down here in the bottom.
And you know, if like I said earlier,
Actually,
if you
put it up, no, I'm changing.
If you've gone to any of the craft stores, this navy blue is really popular, and then the blue and white, like is in the ribbon here, is really popular. Also,
It is. It is. Somewhere.
Oh, you changed.
Yes, I changed it. Somewhere that I saw, I can't remember who, but they've got the blue and white magnolias. It may have been Craft Outlet. I can't remember, but I'll have to go find them, because I thought that was so interesting for that is actually for Christmas, because I think they were velvet or something, but I thought that is so interesting. All right, this one's going up here.
It's so interesting too, I think, to see the different trends every year, because it's always, of course you have your traditional fall colors, which I love, and then you're gonna have all these kind of wild different color combinations. Mm-hmm. So let us know in the comments, like, what do you feel? Do you like traditional, or do you like the more fun, whimsical, trendy color combinations for fall? I mean, I love making both of them.
I do too.
But the funny thing is, usually, and I was just telling our Design with the Pros Club this, usually I tend to be more on the conservative
side, aren't I? I mean, I like bright, anything like for summer it was more, hot pink and orange and yellow, so but it just, everybody has a different taste.
Yeah.
So now we're using, I think this is the neatest little bush. I was showing it to Amanda. Y'all, we just got Walmart delivery.
Yeah,
So
I think we told you all that last week.
I ordered these off of Walmart delivery. I wondered if the people delivering it, I kept thinking, wonder what they're thinking. Here they're showing up with flowers.
Hey.
But I just wanted to see what they looked like, so I ordered them. And I'm very pleased with these.
We talked about this the other day, but we still don't have pizza delivery out where we live.
No.
We do not have pizza delivery,
but we have Walmart. That made me so happy. Of course, I usually really like to look at stuff, when I'm purchasing it, but I just had to try it with these. I even wondered, well, will they let me get stuff like that? Because I didn't know. And you can get anything. I guess anything.
I guess if they got it in the store,
yep,
they'll deliver it.
So they delivered these yesterday.
So thank you, Walmart delivery.
Yes, we really appreciated it.
Now, if we could get Pizza Hut delivery, that would be
wouldn't
nice.
that be awesome? Or Domino's, or any of them. We've got them in our little town, but they just won't deliver.
It's not really our town. It's like our
it's
neighbor town.
yeah, because we've got like a little crossroads. But yes, okay. I'm taking this first one, and I'm just gonna bring it right up in there. And this is all off of that Walmart bush. I'm going to use it first. And most of this I'm going to use kind of around the outside. So I'm going to bring this one. Go in. There we go.
And so we are using our Grace Monroe home glue skillet. I don't know if we said that earlier, but that's what we're dipping the stems.
Yes.
If you don't have one, I mean, you need one.
You need one.
But if you don't, that's okay. You can use a glue gun.
Yes, but it's a lot harder. It's so much better having your hands free. Okay, I'm going to put this one down here at the bottom, just like that. And this one is going right in here.
So really the thing with the Crescent, you want to, whatever you do at the top, you're kind of mimicking at the bottom to get the shape.
Yep.
Teresa says she likes traditional.
I love the looks of them, and I really enjoy making the traditional ones.
Lori says she likes both. I do too. I like both, and really a lot of it depends on my mood.
It does. It really does. It's going right over here.
But I do tend to use more traditional.
Yeah.
I mean, in my own home.
Well, you've always been more understated, you know, your decor and all, which I love. She's always had such good taste.
Well, and to also, I think that a lot of it is because I have 3 kids. You know, we homeschool. They're home with me all day, so it's a lot of chaos.
Yeah, you won't.
We have a lot of chaos, so I think in my decor, I kind of like calm.
Yeah,
just because I do have a lot going on.
Them babies are sweet, but they can get loud sometimes.
Yeah, they get loud real quick.
But I wouldn't trade them for nothing. Yeah. They are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Little Bennett, you should have seen him. You know, we live next door. In case you didn't know, we live next door. In fact, I have my other daughter lives across the street, and then Amanda lives over next door behind me, and it's wonderful because the grandkids come and go. Well, when they were coming over here, she always lets the kids head over first, you know, and Mr. Bennett comes walking in. Hey. He walked right on and walked straight into my pantry to get his snack. So he just tickles me. I mean, he just walks in like, hey.
He knows what Gigi.
He knows that I got snacks.
She's the supplier of the snacks.
Yep, I'm the snack person.
The snack supplier.
I got so tickled at him though. And then he got his snack out, and then he said, "I need juice." I said, "Okay, I'll get you your juice."
Well, he probably said that because I told him he could only have water at home because he'd already had his juice for the day.
Well, he told me I need juice is what he said. I need juice. I said, well, we can't have that boy needing juice and not getting juice. If he needs it, he needs it.
They're funny.
He got juice. They are, and he's just the cutest little thing. He's a mess. And then I had to go yesterday and pick up Hudson, my other grandson, who is 6. I had to pick him up from school because he has strep throat. So he was not feeling well. So he was cute this morning after his sister went to school. He immediately had to FaceTime me on his iPad. He has figured out. No, he didn't go. And he has figured out how to FaceTime me. So he had to FaceTime me to tell me that he didn't go to school. Yeah, they are so cute. Would not change it for nothing. Here's something. They keep Gigi busy, and that's a good thing.
Some of mine are missing off.
I noticed that mine are too, see?
So this bush is from Michael's, but I'd look real carefully before I purchased it.
Yes, check them very carefully. I only had one, I think, but I think I was missing something, like 1 or 2 on them. I don't like that. It always upsets me when I don't have all of my flowers that I'm supposed to have. So I try to look, but these were delivered. That's part of the reason that I didn't know.
Hey, Jolene.
I'll put that
I think someone, but I think Carolyn is asking, do you ever put up a fall tree?
I have not done that, but I have thought about it. Do you do one? And if so...
Did we do? I thought we did one year. We did.
Did we?
Maybe not.
Oops, you're getting your stuff in here. I got to move. Got to move it.
I'm getting a little...
Yeah.
Wow.
You're getting wild with your flowers.
One year we did.
Well, it is possible, but I don't remember.
Maybe we'll do one here on Flower Friday if you guys would like to see.
Oh, wouldn't that be neat?
Do that. I don't know. I forget what we've done and what we haven't done.
I know. It's the truth. Now, we're just using this bush. I'm just kind of putting flowers around.
So if you would like us to see us do something like that, let us know in the comments.
Yep.
Also, if you guys have requests of things that you would like to see us make, we're always happy to hear any of your suggestions.
Yes, definitely. It helps because, you know, it gets hard thinking of stuff sometimes.
Yeah, and we want to do things that you guys are
like.
interested in or, you know, curious about. Hey, we'll try it.
I will tell you something I'm going to do. I told Amanda this. I got the stuff, and I'm going to... mainly because my granddaughters want them, I'm gonna do the little flower, you know, crowns. I don't know what you call them. What do you call those?
Like a halo type
The little
thing?
halo flowers, you know, that little girls.
That's what they call them, but
love, and I am going to do one of those one day.
Yeah, that'll be neat.
I think it'll be fun. But just, they've been wanting them. All of them have talked about it, so I said, well, that's a good idea. Now, right now, all I'm doing is filling in anywhere that I need something with all of these little flowers. Then I'm going to go back and put my navy. I put one of my navy. No,
well, I put my
two
navy.
Of them. Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet, but it doesn't matter. Just, yeah, that's all you're going to do. I'm going to put this one on the inside of my bow because I got to make sure I got stuff on the inside.
We've got our pumpkins too.
I know.
Pumpkins. We always almost forget the pumpkins.
I know, and that because I always put them last, so sometimes I forget about them. I'm going to move my tails so that I can put this under my tails. Turn this way to see where I need this. Inside here.
I feel like though once like you put up the fall decorations, I feel like the new year is just here before you know it.
It really,
that's the only thing that I feel kind
like
of
it, don't it?
I was thinking today, well, it feels, a little cooler, a little like fall is in the air, but to me, once it starts feeling like that, then
it's over.
Like the year's over.
It really
feels
like
Christmas
like
comes and then it's over. Y'all let me know if it's just me or if you feel like that too.
No, it just, everything goes so quickly these days. All right, I am going to put my little pumpkins in.
Oh, and you know what? You serve this too.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I forgot I have my boxwood to fill in.
I know something was missing,
yeah,
but I didn't know what. That's what it is.
It's the boxwood. I'm gonna put this bigger pumpkin right in here.
These pumpkins came on a stem. I think there was 3 on a stem. They had some leaves and I think acorns too, but we're not going to use those. We're just going to use the pumpkins.
Just the pumpkins. Oops.
Teresa said she feels the same way.
Yes.
Yep, that's how I feel. Once
it does, it's
you
like
put your fall decorations out, and then
it goes by so quick.
It's over. I mean, it's the new year. I blink, and it's New Year's.
And it's New Year's. Let's let the flower off.
Okay. These already have a little stick in them, but if you have pumpkins and they don't have the stick, you can just use like an old one. I don't even know if I have any over here, but like an old stick from something else. I always save the good stems and just
stick it right through. Make sure to glue it. Now you can use the wooden picks, but I actually don't. For that kind of thing, I prefer to use a stem, just because they don't. You don't have to worry about them breaking. Now we're just putting this. This is Amazon boxwood that we're just kind of putting around just to give it that extra little something.
Look at the little tips. It's got the orange on the tip. Isn't that neat?
That is.
So it is a plastic greenery, which is not unusual, for
for greenery.
For greenery, but it's got the neat little orange on the tip, so it's going to add that pop of orange throughout.
Yeah, I love that.
it's really good filler.
Yes,
so
it
any
is.
kind of little holes or anything that
you just put it there, and it's gonna hide them. A little leaf that I had, and so I'm gonna put that up in here.
Got one more too. Make sure you put something behind and around your bow too.
Yep.
That is going to make a difference.
That is one of the biggest things that make a difference. It really does. If somebody asks me what are 2 things that you think is the most important, I say leave your stems long, because that's hugely important, and make sure you've got something on every side of your bow. That is very important. Oops. Stepping on something.
I don't think I asked you this earlier, but go ahead if you are already registered for Seasonal Splendor and put it in the comments for me,
Yes,
so I can see who all's
watching and that's already registered. And if you have any questions about it, ask us any questions now. That's what we're here for. Or actually about anything, but if you have questions, we're happy to answer.
We're just filling in. So this takes a minute. Filling in with this greenery.
Yep.
We're just going all the way around. Debbie said, new wreath maker here, cut all my stems short for the weekend. Oh man. Well listen, I used to do that too. So you are not alone. Trust me.
No,
I think everybody
not.
does that at first. Because it seems like it would be the, you know.
It seems like you should do that.
It seems like you should do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I promise you, she is right. If you keep your stems long, it will be just the biggest game changer.
You'll be
in your
surprised
wreath
at the difference. You really, truly will. I have people tell me all the time that they did not realize until they did that.
But it's okay. I mean, you know, I did it too.
Yes, yes. We all did. I mean, you know, like we've said before, we didn't have anybody to learn from, so all of ours were you know, trial and error. And so that was kind of how we found out how to do stuff. You know, it's just trying them and trying to figure out what would make this different and what would make this a little better. I'm just going to fill in a couple of, I feel like I need this around on the inside a little bit. So I'm just going to add these in a couple of places. One more. Might as well use it.
Might as well.
Kind of want to break up this navy right in here.
If I have it, I usually use it.
Might as well find a place for it.
How I feel.
And I keep thinking I don't know if I'm going to do this or not, but I was thinking maybe putting another little bit of like a loop or two of this in the top.
Let's see. Jolene has a great question. She said, why do you put the bow on first?
To me, people do it all different ways, but it's easier to go ahead and know where I'm going to put my bow, and I plan things kind of around the bow. I've done that from the beginning, haven't I? And
you have.
It just makes it easier to me, and it when I do that, I know that I'm going to get, you know, things all the way around it. I'm going to have it, you know, if you have to leave a place, you know, you may leave too big a place, or you may not get stuff all around it. If I've already got it there, I can make it part of the whole arrangement, and which is what I like, instead of making it look like it's just sitting on top. You know, I like to have it incorporated into the whole design, if that makes any sense. I hope it does.
It does. It does make sense. And the thing is, the wire. Okay.
Yeah.
I stuck.
Uh-oh.
The funny thing is, I prefer to put my bow on last.
Yes,
But I'll tell you the main reason probably why. She's always put her bows on first.
Always.
I always put my bows on last. But I will tell you, so there's no right or wrong way.
No, there's not. You can do it either way.
But I will tell you, if you put the bow on first, you end up saving money. And so that's why I stopped, because I like saving money. And inevitably, if I put my bow on last, I end up using more.
And it's the truth.
Because
you really do.
I fill in the area, and then I would put the bow. You know, I just leave a small space and put the bow. So I ended up spending more on, you know, flowers and stuff, and adding more flowers when I put the bow in last. So, you know, for me, that's a way to save money.
Yes,
and I'm always about saving money. But I used to always put the bow in. She always, forever, has put it first.
And I always would
put it
since
last.
I started. Since I started in the beginning.
And really, there's, you know, you can do it either way. Whatever you prefer. But I will say you do save money by putting it on.
Yes, you really do. And I do like it I like it to look. Now, once in a while, I'll do one that, you know, I really want the bow to be very prominent and, you know, really say something. You know, I want it to be that kind. And once in a while, but most of the time, you know, I really want it incorporated well in the wreath.
So I see you're adding some little tucks.
Yes,
so
I decided to add some
little
tucks.
in here too.
Yeah.
You just take your ribbon and loop it and wire a little bit in there if you choose, but you don't have to. But.
No, you don't. I like little tucks every now and then.
It's cute pumpkin ribbon. So
yeah, that was kind of what I was thinking.
Display it.
And to do that, all I do is I go ahead and cut my tail, and I just do that by folding it in half, just like that. And then I just start at the corner and come up towards the middle. And that gives me my little dovetail. And I just go up, I'd say, how much is that? About 6 inches. So I just kind of go up about 6 inches and pinch it. And then just make a loop, however big, you know, I want my loop. And then I just take a piece of my wire. And then just put that around, wire it so that it will hold. And now you can tie it directly in with the wire if you want to. With this one, I actually am using a pick, a wooden pick. I'll find another one.
And I had just wired it in there.
Yeah.
So,
so I'm just taking that wire and wiring it around. Now you could even do this again with just a leftover stem. Just take that wire that you made your little tuck with and just wire it to it, just like that.
we're sharing the wire and the ribbon today.
Yeah. I'm going to put one more down at the bottom, and then I will be done.
How many did you put? 3?
3.
The wooden picks, Kim, you can find those at Walmart even.
Yeah, you really can.
Just in the craft section.
And these are just little quick things that, to me, you know, they're, if I need to fill up a space or something like that, and these just make them cute.
Plus, you know, if you have some cute ribbon and you just kind of want to show it off.
Yeah, you want to show it all. And I just wind the wire right around it. Now the wooden picks come with the wire, but I don't use it for these, so I just kind of wind that up too. And then I'm just going to put that one right in here. And of course, you know, we kept our stems long, so this is what the back looks like, which is not pretty. So you just want to take the flat end of your wire cutters up against, lay it up against the grapevine, and then just cut those off just like that, as close as you can get it. And then I just take my little blow dryer and go over it on medium heat. You don't want it real hot, just to get any of the glue strings or anything like that. That is it.
I wish that these two flowers had not popped off in here. But yes, if you get that little bush from Michael's, I mean, yeah, it was Michael's one.
Yeah, it was.
I just make sure that all the flowers are
Yes, double check it and make sure all the flowers are on it. Because that irritates me. And in fact, I usually spend time at Michael's. If I see one that is off, I start fixing that bush, you know.
I know. I can't stand,
if I find, because a lot of times if you go, there'll be all these flowers laying down, you know, and so I pick them up and start putting them back on the bush. So I can't stand that.
Listen, I feel like I'm paying for a whole bush. I want a whole bush.
Yes, I want to get a whole bush. That's the truth.
And flowers, they're not, you know,
They're
the
not
cheapest thing in the world.
cheap,
So
no.
if I pay for it, I want my flowers.
Yep, that's right.
And I'm sure people at Michael's and Hobby Lobbies, I'm sure the workers, they see that all the time.
I'm sure they see that,
so
you know.
I'm sure they don't think anything of it. You're just like inspecting
Yep.
them.
But there you go. Fun and not very hard at all, honestly.
And they're so cute. And I like the orange and blue. I mean, it's not,
I do too.
You know, I probably wouldn't, I have a black door. I probably wouldn't use it myself, but I think it's really
No, I couldn't use this because my husband would think that I was pulling for Auburn. And
oh yeah, and that's right. We're Alabama fans.
We're Alabama fans.
Right?
Yeah, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
We can never have orange and blue.
No, can't have it as much as I love it.
Doesn't matter how trendy of a fall color combination.
No.
If it's orange and blue, we can't do it.
Can't do it.
Not if we're an Alabama fan.
No. Oh man.
But these are fun. I hope y'all have enjoyed this. They are fun.
And y'all go check out Walmart's bushes because apparently they've got some pretty ones this time.
Yeah. So definitely, we gotta make a trip to Walmart.
Yep.
For sure. Or no, we gotta have a delivery from Walmart.
Yes, a delivery. Why go when we can get delivery?
And then maybe one day.
Yes,
one day
maybe we'll get that
delivery.
pizza. Boy, I won't know what to do if we do that.
Like
I just
until I'm sick of it, probably.
I probably would do too. One day.
Yep. One of my things fell off. I'm not sure where it went, so.
Oh. Well, we may find it.
Yeah, that's all right.
Anyway, there you go.
But this is fun, and I hope y'all will give this a try. And
thank you, Janet. She said they're beautiful. Oh, and Mary said that she's already told her husband not to plan anything for her to do on those 2 days because she is going to learn new things. Well, we are excited to have you,
That
Mary.
is exciting, and that is exactly what I told my husband, too. That do not plan anything those 2 days because we're going to be
Sandy, and she
at the
asked,
workshop.
yes, and Sandy asked, do I ever put flowers and stuff in the loops? All the time. I do that all the time. Not every time. I didn't this time. But a lot of times I do that just because that also helps incorporate your bow into the design. So, yes, I do that a lot. Oh, and Carolyn said she would love to see a tree made with some of the sisal animals. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? And Susan said she is registered. Yay, Susan!
Yeah, and y'all check the links of the video too, if you.
Yes, we
or
should.
you can go to GraceMonroeHome.com. There's a big banner too.
Yes, there
So,
is. You'll see
okay.
it, but there should be in the comments. There should be a link that you can click. But there you go.
So we are live every Friday at 4:00
Yep.
p.m. Central Standard Time. We're so glad. Some of you are new here to our Flower Friday show, and if you are, we are so glad you guys
We
decided to
are.
join us today. I hope you'll join us next week and every week.
That's right. And those that do join us every week, we just appreciate you all so much. We really do. And if you're on YouTube, if you would just hit subscribe, that would be very helpful to us, and we'd appreciate it. And then just click the little bell so that you get notified when we go live.
That's right. And on Facebook, if you're watching us there, if you'll just click the follow button, that will help you to see our videos. Also, I think Facebook allows you to put like a
So, like if you
like
want to
see
see
first
them,
or
see
something,
first, yes.
just to make sure, because y'all know sometimes Facebook likes to be a little tricky and not show us everybody we want to see sometimes.
Yeah.
So if you want to see us, make sure you are clicking that button. Also, we have a text notification that goes out before we're live every Friday, and I'll put that in the comments as well. So if you guys would like to get a text, just a little reminder, hey,
Yes.
we're about to be live, just sign up for that.
Yes,
we
and
won't
check
drive you
in
crazy
the
on
comments on YouTube as well, because we'll put it there too if you'd like to get the text.
That's right. All right, guys. Well, we thank you for joining us today for Flower Friday. Y'all
We
be sure to
do.
join us next week.
Yep.
Yep.
It'll be here before you know it. Yep. It'll be next Friday.
It will be.
We'll blink and it'll be next Friday.
That's right. All right,
Yep.
guys. Y'all have a good weekend. Make something beautiful and have fun.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.